boys and girls. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mrs. Taylor, and today we're going to go fishing for division arrays. But what's an array? You may remember from a previous video called Baking Arrays that an array is a neat and tidy way to organize things so that we can determine what the multiplication problem is. However, did you know that we can do the same exact thing with division just by thinking in the opposite way? So today we're going to investigate what a division array looks like. Let's begin. In order to determine the division problem that goes with this array of fish, the first question we have to ask is, how many fish are there? Feel free to pause the video to count the number of fish. How many fish did you count? If you said 12, then you are correct. Since we have 12 fish, we begin with the number 12. 12 represents how many fish we have in all. It's the largest number. Then we're going to divide it by the amount of rows. In this case, you can see that we have 3 rows. Each row is circled so you can see where the 3 rows are. Notice that a row goes left to right. In order to figure out the answer or the quotient to this division problem, the final thing that we need to do is to determine how many columns there are. A column goes up and down. That's why my ovals are going from the top to the bottom. When we count the ovals, we see that there are 4 of them. So that is our answer, or our quotient. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Let's take a moment to figure out the related facts, or the fact families, that go along with the division problem we just solved. We're going to use the numbers from that equation, 12, 3, and 4. Remember, when we're making the fact family, or the related facts, that we can only use those numbers. We also need to remember that when we're done, we should have 2 multiplication problems with those numbers and 2 division problems that use those numbers also. So go ahead and pause the video, see if you can figure out the fact families, and then unpause the video when you're done to check your answers. Here's your answer. How'd you do? When you divide, you start with the largest number. In this case, it's 12. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. And then we swap the 3 and the 4 and keep the 12 in the same place. For our second division equation, 12 divided by 4 equals 3. When we multiply, we're going to make sure that the largest number is at the end. 3 times 4 equals 12. And then we flip-flop the 3 and the 4 to make it 4 times 3 equals 12. It's that easy. Now that we've gone through the steps to show you how to make the division problem that goes with an array, let's check for understanding and see if you can do it on your own. Here's a new school of fish that's been created into an array. See if you can come up with the division problem that goes with it. Remember, the first number is the largest number, the second number is going to be how many rows, and the final answer is how many columns there are. Go ahead and pause the video so that you can create the division problem on your own. When you're done, press the play button and see if you've got the division equation correct. So, how'd you do? Your final equation should read 16 divided by 2 equals 8 because there are 16 fish, 2 rows, and 8 columns. Wow, y'all are getting fantastic with these division arrays. Consider this to be your math challenge of the day. See if you can create an array that goes with the equation 28 divided by 4. You can use anything in your house. You might have some Legos, you might have some candy like some Skittles, or you might have some other items in your house that you have 28 of. If you don't, then you can always get a piece of paper and cut out 28 circles or 28 hearts or anything that you would like to. Create your array, and when you're done, take a picture of it and show your teacher. Or just go show your parent. I'm sure they'll be proud of you for doing some extra work and learning how to do division with arrays. Here's what I created for my math challenge of the day. I decided to use starfish because they're underwater. I have 28 starfish, 4 rows of them, and 7 columns of them. It's arranged to make the division equation 28 divided by 4 equals 7. If you want to, you can make a Google slide too. Make sure to share it with your teacher so she can see how hard you've been working today. I sure hope this video has helped you understand division arrays a little bit better. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.